Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This makes, I believe, 3 copies I have. 1 loose and 2 complete in box. Let's see what else. We have Mortal Kombat 2, complete in box. Quad Challenge from Namco. I do not recall seeing this game ever. So it's going to be definitely interesting to go ahead and play. Let's see what else. We have Jurassic Park, complete in box. I remember playing this on the Sega CD and never on the Genesis, so I'm gonna have fun playing this probably for maybe for 10 minutes. This looks like a game that's kind of aggravating. So, I've been wanting this game, and I haven't been able to find it for a good price for a while. So, I'm very happy that I was able to have a friend in the hobby that could hook me up. The way that Straight Geeked Out hooked me up. So he hooked me up with a complete in-box copy of Eternal Champions. There's always mixed opinions about this game. You know, this is Sega's answer to Mortal Kombat or whatever. But I like to think this game was in an area all its own. I mean, it had Street Fighter-esque controls and Mortal Kombat sort of fatalities. So you know, I think it was a mix of both of them, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. But I had appreciation for it because Sega at the time, they knew what the market was asking for, and they went ahead and went after it. I mean, even if it was total failures like the 32X, you know, they still went ahead and went after it. So, which I wish they would do now, but that's another story for another video. Now I have a complete in-box copy of Animaniacs. I love Konami games, so I've been on the lookout for this one for quite some time, and I'm happy to say I have a copy now of it. Let's see, this looks to be like the last Genesis game, 688 Attack Sub Simulator Series. Looks like a launch title, if I'm not mistaken. The cover art looks nice. The screens look a little complicated for what kind of game I'm thinking it's going to be, but I'll go ahead and check it out and see what's what. Alright, now we're moving on to a PlayStation 1 game, long box. You had your plastic long box and your fake Saturn long box titles, and this is Frank Thomas Big Hurt Baseball. I remember playing this on the Saturn, but I didn't recall this being on the PlayStation, so I like long box games, so I'll be holding on for this for a while, even though it's a sports title. Next, got a couple Sega CD games. Ground Zero Texas, complete. And Midnight Raiders, complete, but the case has seen better days. I stayed away from the Sega CD because I was not a fan of full motion video. I mean, I understand it was revolutionary for the time, but even back then, when I've seen the screenshots and the actual gameplay, I was like, you know, this sucks. It's garbage. So I stayed away from that. But now that I have a Sega CD, eventually I know I need to expand the library, you know, past Sonic CD. So I have an original Xbox game here, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath, complete. The Oddworld series, I recognize its existence, but you know, I tried to play for a while, and I know there's a cult following. I just couldn't get with it. So my wife loves these games though, so I'm hoping to find an Xbox eventually, so she could go ahead and pop that in and see if she likes it or not. We managed to have a PS3 game. Not exactly retro, but it will be eventually. Battlefield 3 Premium Edition. I like first-person shooters. I used to love them, but now I just, you know, like them. I'll stick to the campaign, stay away from the online, because it's just aggravation for me. So as long as the campaign's good, I'm happy. And looks like all we have left are NES games. So let's see what we have. We have Time Lord. Dr. Mario, happy to have this in my collection. Another copy of Super Mario 3. I'll go ahead and pass that on. 2 copies of Super Mario and Duck Hunt. I'll be passing that on. WrestleMania with the manual in the back. Interesting story. He told me when he got back into collecting, this was one of the first games he got when he was stationed in Hawaii. He's had the honor of serving, and to any of you guys watching the channel, if you have served, many thank yous from myself and my family. Thank you for serving. So I got WrestleMania. Also have Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, which I remember the show, but I don't remember the game. But it's a Konami game, so I'm gonna keep it. Can't be that bad. Have another copy here, Super Mario Brothers 2. I'll be passing that on. What else? Oh, look at this. Another copy of Super Mario 3. I'll be passing that on. Oh, interesting. I thought this was only on the Atari, but turns out we have it on the NES as well. This is Super Pitfall. I don't have this in my collection. Now I do. Thank you very much. And last... Oh no, we got 2 more. Okay guys, I'm going to apologize in advance because I don't think I've met a person alive that could pronounce this game correctly. Or if there is even a correct pronunciation. So I'll try. It's Scheherazade. Fuck it. It's Scheherazade. Whatever. Google that shit. Looks like a Prince of Persia knockoff, but I'll give it a shot. I don't have it, so it stays in my library. And last but not least, very little RPGs I could tell you right now that I have liked, but I do remember playing this. Not extensively, but you know, long enough to tolerate it. And that's Final Fantasy 1. Never had it in the library. I'm trying to not discriminate as far as NES games go. So I mean, if I could find an RPG and I get it for a good price or for a good deal, in this case, then I keep them, and usually it works out for me. If not, then I get a copy and I just pass it on, because I'm pretty sure people like Final Fantasy. I know a lot of people do. So I got all of this for that trade, like I said, for those toys. Technodrome, a Turtle Van, a submarine, a blimp, and I think it was the sewer layer. That deal was good. It was priced within my budget, so I was able to go ahead and pick all that up for him. And I like to say maybe 65-70% of these games I don't have in my personal library, so I have them now. So in my book, it was a good even trade. I know I could have went ahead and gone the eBay route, but not only is it time consuming, but I also have the issue with shipping, and you know, you got the associated fees and all that. It's just a headache. So if I could find somebody that could give, you know, what I find that's not this and that I could use for trade, the amount of love that I think they could give, you know, and deserve, then I go ahead and just move it along, because you could go ahead and sell it on eBay, and next thing you know, it could get damaged in shipping, or they just don't last long like you want them to. So I'm very pleased to say that I got a decent trade, and he got possibly stuff that he's been looking for months, maybe even years. So I'm happy, he's happy. At the end of the day, you should celebrate. So thanks for stopping by my channel, checking out my vids. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Happy hunting.